One of the biggest lies that we've been told is that we need to have motivation for us to do stuff for our health and fitness. It's just whenever I feel like it, that's when I'm going to start. The reality is, you need to be healthy not just for a season, but for the rest of your life. And you're not always going to be motivated to do that. But nobody's taught you how to do the health and fitness stuff, or just things, quite frankly, we don't want to do when we're not necessarily motivated. So in today's video, we're going to cover how I honeycomb my goals so that it makes it almost impossible for me to not be healthy, exercise, eat right, do all the things that I don't necessarily want to do, but do them anyway. And so if you struggle with that, this video is for you. Make sure you like and subscribe to these videos, as I got lots of education you'll see in the playlist attached to this that you can watch to help you better your health and fitness. And as always, if you're somebody who wants to reach your goals and needs some assistance in doing so, the Trailblazer Fitness Academy, the program I run, has been used for thousands and thousands of people to help them lose weight and keep it off long term over the last 14 years. And I'd love to have you be another success story. All you got to do to do that is click the link down in the description below at the very top. Go to bodyfathacks.com, fill out that breakthrough form, and you and I will have a conversation about your goals and see how we can help you. Now, this training is going to be from a training I'm sending to my clients, so you're going to see me in a little circle that I just finished a little bit ago about how to honeycomb your goals. So while I typically lead these things just for my clients, I want to share it with you today. So let's get to it. Hey, what is up, team? Hopefully you're having a great day today. Now, what I want to talk about today is called honeycombing your goals. What the heck does that mean? Okay, honeycombing your goals is essentially creating a central point where your goal is where you are, having your goals around it, and then being able to, in a good, amazing way, connect them to things more than you. Why is this important? Well, at the end of the day, your motivation right now might be very, very high, but there's going to be times in life where it's not high. And when your motivation is not high to do the health and fitness thing like it has been in the past, we need to find ways to anchor it as a part of who you are now, okay? And the easy way to do that, the quickest way, is trauma. Not really fun, okay? We don't want to do that, right? Like you having a traumatic event, like having a heart attack, diabetes, something, or falling down and not being able to get up, that's one easy way to have health as a big priority because of the fear of doing that again. Not something we want to rely upon, nor do we want to replicate. So what we want to do instead is have a much bigger emotional reason why to be and do the healthy stuff longer. When you do that, magically, you're able to stick with things longer, able to do stuff despite you not even wanting to do it. Okay, I can share this with you because not only have I been in your shoes, but I've also had hard times doing things outside of health and fitness that I don't want to do. And despite me being in the mood, not in the mood, whatever, I still brush my teeth, shower, wipe my butt, and do all the things I need to, despite me not necessarily, I want to do those things too. But you get what I'm saying. Like there's certain areas in my life where despite how I feel, I still show up to work whether I want to or not. And you do the same, okay? And so how do we get this in our health and fitness? Here's the easiest way, okay? Now, first, we need to get a piece of paper. Okay, so you're going to have your goal, you and your health goals, or whatever it is. By the way, you can use this for whatever. It doesn't have to be health and fitness. It could be business. It could be relationship. It could be spirituality. It could be financial. It could be whatever else. Friendships, okay? Goals of friendships, okay? But you're going to put your name and my health goals right in the middle. Then you're going to put circles on the outside edges of your current goals, whatever those things might be. So it might be like lose 20 pounds or wear a size 4 or be able to do a pull-up, run a mile without stopping, whatever. The current goals that you have, okay? Write those in that section. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to go write the beneficiary, as in who or what gains something from your goals. So that who could be you, but that who could be somebody else. And that what could be something else. So it's a good example. And the reason why we want to do this, by the way, team, is sometimes when we are parents, you have some kids, and when we start wanting to invest or exercise or work on ourselves, it feels a little bit selfish. Like, this is just for me. It's just for my own vanity. Like even some people say that in a negative light. I think that's crazy. When you feel good, does not your world operate better? I would dare say it does. When you have better energy, does not your world feel better? When you feel like you're progressing in your life, does not things just magically work better for you? You bet it does. And so why would that be a negative thing for everybody else? It's not. Okay. But sometimes we forget because we get also indoctrinated by other people who are like, oh, I'm not going to exercise because that's a time away from my kids. Yeah, but you're already away from your kids because you're not even present with them. Because you're already pissed about something. You're already still mad at the clothes that don't fit from this morning and it's this afternoon. So you're not even with us anyway. Okay. So I digress. Okay. Beneficiary. Who or what gains something from this? So this would be like better energy. I have more confidence. I get to play with my kids more. I will have, I don't know, if I lose 30 pounds, I'll be able to wear in my closet, so I don't have to buy new clothes, right? Or I might have to buy new clothes. That's a benefit too, I guess, right? So these things, you're going to write down who or what gains something from your goals. Next, on the fringes of the paper, you're going to write why. Now, why is a very, very important question. But don't let it be so important that you have to dig so deep into your psyche that it takes you 45 minutes to do this, okay? This should take you 10, 15 minutes max, okay? Why? Why do you care? Why is losing 30 pounds important? Because at the end of the day, why does it matter? Some people in your exact shoes don't think they have a problem. And if they don't have a problem, they don't have a problem, right? How many people do we know that smoke? Smoking's a problem. Smoking is not good. I think we all can universally agree on that. Smoking, not good, okay? However, some people don't think they have a problem with it. I could quit whenever I want. Even though I've been doing it for 14 years. I've said I could do it a bunch of times. I still don't, right? People don't have a problem. They don't have a problem. We don't solve it. We just don't touch it because there's not a problem to them. So why are these things important to you? Why do you care? Why do you care about losing 30 pounds? What would that do for you? And those things could be very extensive. It could be very, very minute. As an example, if I lost 30 pounds, okay, I'd have more energy to play at the park with my kids instead of sitting down on the bench. If I could run a mile, I'd be able to play with kids at the park more often because I wouldn't be so tired instead of sitting on the bench. If I wore a size 4, I would feel more confident in a bathing suit and we would go out more. I'd go hang out with friends, or I would find a spouse, or whatever. All the things, okay? Be more intimate with my partner. All of these things, okay? And then after you do that, next step is you're going to start chucking them together with ideally different colors, okay? So if your goal is to lose 50 pounds, what would that benefit? Why if I lost 50 pounds, it improved my job? You might be like, that's very fat phobic for you to say, Chris. Why would losing 50 pounds help somebody with their job? Well, not only do studies show people that are in normal BMIs that make more money than people that aren't, and you're like, that's even furthering the proof. I'm like, well, no, because people that are less overweight tend to get sick less, tend to stay at work longer, tend to have more confidence in sales positions or positions that require somebody to make decisions and persuade and help people. And those skills are skills that are in high demand that pay more money. And so when you lose 50 pounds and gain confidence, you improve at your work. When you improve at your work, you get a promotion, which means you get to vacation more. Pretty bomb, right? And then you're like, well, if I lost 50 pounds, I would feel more powerful because I would feel better in my skin, right? And if I did 15 push-ups, actually, I would go this road. If I could do 15 push-ups, I'd feel more powerful, which would make me stand up for myself to my mom because I now have higher self-worth, right? If I did 15 push-ups, I feel more powerful, which would give me more self-confidence. And that would make me want to wear a bathing suit at the beach and I'd vacation more. If I vacation more, I'd be able to, I would play with my kids at a jump park instead of avoiding it or send them off with their cousins. You see how once we start attaching these things all over the place, if I lost 50 pounds, I'd feel, I would be more intimate with my spouse. And why would I want that? Well, because I want to have intimacy. I want to feel loved. I want to feel like compassion. I want to feel that embrace, that without fear of feeling self-conscious. You see all these things. You see how we can start attaching all these things to where you can make this massive web of all these things interconnected to each other, so that when it comes time to do something you don't want to do, you have this massive reason, all of these reasons, countless reasons to do it, versus the one reason right now to not do it. Well, I'm tired. It's like, yeah, you're tired because you need to lose 50 pounds, man. If I was 50 pounds heavy, I'd be tired too. Of course I would feel that way. Of course. If I couldn't run a mile without stopping, of course I would be tired. It's exactly why I need to train on it, so I can be less tired. Right? Because at the end of the day, if we were to pull ourselves really far back here, the number of people I talk to that just simply don't do something because they don't care is very small. Really. It's not that many. Couple, maybe, over the course of years. There's one that's really prominent I can think of where I'm like, I just don't know how to help you. I really don't. Years ago, thank goodness. I don't want to deal with this guy anymore. Never would work with him again. Okay? Very, very small. And so really, all that we want to do, team, is you just want to tip the scale with so much stuff on the side to do something that it just makes logical and emotional sense to do it. None of which requires motivation. Make sense? So, with that being said, if you want, you can screenshot this, okay? Screenshot this thing, zoom in, or copy it on a piece of paper, and start doing it yourself, so that you, as you go through this game, whether it be tomorrow, next month, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, 8 months from now, 26 months from now, when you're like, I'm really not motivated to work out anymore, it's kind of cumbersome, you can go and go, wow, these are all the reasons why I wanted to do it. Today, when I started, or in the process of me becoming the best version and the healthiest version of myself, these were reasons why I got to stick to those, because then I know what it feels like to be here now. I remember, because we sometimes forget. With all that being said, team, have a great freaking day. Kick some butt, take some names. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.